Hello everyone, my name is Booter, and oh, so the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle producers letter just happened at 10 p.m. Right? It's 12. It's 2 hours later. They announced a new Beast Gohan, as we have on the screen here. That's not what I wanted to do. They announced a new Beast Gohan, right? Don't mind the follower count data shit. That's for stream. They announced a new Beast Gohan, a new LR Tech Beast Gohan. Animations are great, but Twitter can't seem to calculate, right? So of course, his attack is an LR level. His leader skill: Movie Heroes, Connected Hope, Full Power, Bond of Master and Disciple, and Earth Protecting Heroes. Movie Heroes, Earth Protecting Heroes, Gogeta, Tech, Goku, Birdku, the crack cocaine now Goku. He's on there. The Gamma 1 and Gohan, the Gamma 2 and Piccolo are on there. He also had one of his abilities. But let's go over this. People complain that it's short, that there's not enough. Let's read it. Key plus 7 and attack and defense 350. Damage reduction rate 58%. Guards all attacks. Attack and defense 58% and damage reduction rate 10% for allies whose name includes Piccolo, Demon King Buu, etc. excluded. So, Superhero Piccolo, the Tech LR one, the one that got an easy A, the one that's really good. The new Piccolo that's coming out. Sorry, my hair is bad. The Piccolo and the superhero with Gamma 2. That's included. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, attack and defense 350. So if we do that math, 350 plus 350 is 700. 700. Attacks are effective against all types and launch an additional super attack. Let's go to his normal. Let's go to this first. Attacks for raises attack for 4 turns and causes colossal damage to enemy. Attack goes up. Wild Rush Blaster raises attack and defense by 58 for 1 turn. This going into that is great. So that's 758. And so, for every attack performed, key plus 2, when receiving a normal attack, when it attacks, afterwards he counters. Not when, like, a normal... I got confused whenever I was reading it, because I thought it was, countering when the normal attack was happening, but it's after normal attack happens. But it's still really, really, really good. Counters with tremendous power for 3 turns for the character's entry turn, and then from the 4th turn, counters with ferocious power starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. This is permanent. This is permanent. This doesn't require anything. This happens automatically. Not after the super attack, but still. Active skill, his active skill, special beam cannon. Active skill conditions can be activated from the 4th turn from the start battle once only. Active skill effect. Raises attack by 580 temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. So we do 350 plus 350 plus 580. That's 1,280. Defense 100% for 1 turn. That goes up to 800. He also has that 58% damage reduction. All allies attacking in the same turn can survive KO attacks for 1 turn. I replied to one dude. Look, Look at this. Look, idiot. I hope I'm gonna get it wrong because he really doesn't seem all that crazy. Defense. 700% defense with guard, but like no damage reduction. What the heck? No damage reduction. No damage reduction. At the level he's attacking, that is a lot. I explained attack 800% attack and defense with 58% damage reduction. I miscalculated that. That's 700. But it's still great. 18 or more key. But the active skill popped 1,280 and defense, 800 defense that time when key is 18 or more. He also gets attack and defense on his supers, as explained on his ultra super attack. Raises attack and defense by 58% for 1 turn and causes medical loss of damage to enemy. Over and over again, people don't read. They're incompetent of reading. They're incompetent of doing anything by themselves. Let's go to Piccolo. Let's see this. I haven't read this. I haven't fully read this yet. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, chance of evading enemy attack 90% as a second attacker in a turn. When 4 or more movie heroes, mission execution, or bond of master disciple category allies are on the team, key +2 and attack and defense 200%. Chance of performing a critical hit 50%. Defense 250. When receiving an attack, all allies key +1 and attacking defense 30. When there is a hybrid Sans category ally on the team or a hybrid Sans category enemy, character's super attack will be sealed. All enemies attack 30% down. Recovers 10% HP at the end of turn. All allies key +1 and attack and defense 30% for 3 turns as a third attacker in a turn. That's really good. Really, really, really good. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, survives KO attacks up to once within a turn. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, attack 250. Foresees enemy super attacks within the character's attacking turn. Recovers 20% HP at the end of turn. Damage reduction rate 60 temporarily when receiving a normal attack. If HP is 30% or less when receiving an attack, chance of evading enemies attack 90% within a turn. And if HP is 30% or less at the end of the turn, attack and defense 300% and chance of performing a critical hit 50. All allies attack and defense 20. All allies attack and defense 30 for 3 turns of the third attacker in a turn. That's a shit ton of support! Defense to enemy or defense to itself? Whatever. Now let's check you know who. Crack cocaine bird coup. Let's check it. Gohan producer letter. Let's check this.
Hi.
Here. Super attack. Super meteor smash. Greatly raises attack for 4 turns. Causes colossal damage to enemy. Greatly lowers defense. Super Kamehameha. Massively raises defense and causes medical colossal damage to enemy. He can be used for He can be used for the first slot with Beast Gohan. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Basic effects. Key +7, attack and defense 259. All attacks, attacks that are effective against all types, guards all attacks. When receiving an attack, defense 200% up. For every attack received, key +2 up to 6. Attack and defense 59% up to 159. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, attack 159. Again, starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, damage reduction rate 59% before attacking. So you can use Beast Gohan or Piccolo or whatever unit that can tank first. Probably Tech Superhero Piccolo first slot, and you can have this guy at the start of the 5th turn and put him in first. When HP is 6% or more, attack and defense 250, 9. Launches additional super attack for 3 turns. Superclass allies defense 59% up. Damage reduction rate 70% for 3 turns. 70, and then from the 5th turn, 59. After the character's or an ally's revival skill is activated, attack and defense 259, launch an additional super attack, great chance of performing a critical hit. After the character's revival skill is activated, damage reduction rate 40%, and all superclass allies attack and defense 59% with the character's next attacking turn. Look at this. This is infinite. After the character's revival is activated, damage reduction rate 40%. And 59. That's 99! 99 after reviving. When the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd if the HP is 59% or less, or KO'd from the starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, revives with it. Yeah, whatever. And like, people are calling. Look, let's go on Twitter. Let's go on Twitter. Let's see this. Let's see this shit. Let's see it. Hold on. Explore. Good morning, USA. Yeah, that's 100. Whatever, yeah. Hold on. It was here. Look at this. People are, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. So based off of this, he's just invincible after attacking it, invincible even before attacking it on the turn where you popped his active. It'll do. Easy top 10, but I don't think he's going to be running the game like last time. Red Beast Gohan was running the game like nothing. Like, his passive is so fucking short. Do you want to know who else? You want to know who else's passive is short? Y'all wanna see? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go him. Let's go him. Not that short. Not that short, right? Not that short. Looks long. Looks good, right? This character was shit. Let's see. Let's pick another one. How about we check old Beast Gohan? How about we check that? How do we check that? Cards. Let's check Beast Gohan. Where is he? Him on release. Goated. The best in the game. Not that long. Let's see. Oh, here he is. Beast Gohan. Greatest in the game. Doesn't look that crazy, huh? But he was the best in the game. Let's read it. Activates the entrance animation upon character's entry. Key +8 and chance performing a critical hit. And damage reduction rate 40% for 5 turns. Basic effects. Key +3, attack and defense 250. Guards all attacks. Received an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. That's +100 right now. When attacking, attack 50. Chance performing a critical hit 20% when key is 24. When receiving an attack, defense 80. Damage reduction rate 20 when key is 24. 40, 60. He has 59. The new Beast Gohan has 59. What's the difference? What's the difference? After receiving an attack, launch an additional super attack. All allies key +3 self-excluded. For every attack received, key +1 up to 5. Attack and chance of performing a critical hit 20% within the turn. After performing 5 or more attacks, receiving 8 or more attacks in the battle, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 20%, and all allies key +2 starting from the character's next attacking turn. Let's see. What's his super? This. Gohan only has 2, right? Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. You raise attack for 4 turns and keep going. Greatly raises attack, raises defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. 50-30, 50-30. 59 for both on Ultra Super Attack. What are we doing? Are we turning into JJK fans? Are we not reading? Because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. We're not reading. Pretty impressive how he's more boring than the STR one. Gameplay-wise, his animations are nice. But this dude just is an idiot. But I gotta say, holy shit, my hair is horrible. Jesus Christ. I gotta say, we're straying far from what humans used to be. We're straying so much more farther from that. Like, it's like, read the thing and be more open-minded. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to read or do something. Do your research. I guarantee you, people are gonna be switching up whenever he releases in 2 hours from this video when it's recorded. 2 fucking hours. He's going to be insane, and people are going to fucking regret saying any shit. Anyways, that was my rant. If shit like this happens, I'm doing content on it. I don't care. But yeah, all right, that'll be it. I stream on Twitch. Yo, make sure to go follow and watch whenever I stream. I'll see you guys next time.